guys, it's Becky. Welcome to my channel. I'm really excited for today's video because I love shopping on Amazon. I shop on there way too much and I have a love-hate relationship with them. I don't love them as a company, but I do love the variety of products on there. I love the different price differences and sales you can get, and I love the convenience of being able to get something and have it in my house usually within 2 days. Although lately they've been pretty slow, but for the most part you get it in a couple days. And so I was looking through my 2022 order history, like everything I purchased in 2022, to see like were there any standout products that really have made my life better, easier, maybe more efficient or more comfortable. And there were quite a few things on the list, but I did realize there was a few things that didn't come from just 2022. They are long-standing products that I have used over the years, or things that will make your adult life better, make you healthier, help you to keep up with your home better. And so that's kind of what I have today. So it's a combination of like a 2022 favorites plus a few that are like from older previous years. And then one idea that kind of was inspired by an Amazon product that I purchased at one point, and I ended up getting a different product. So I'm gonna show you what I'm using for that. So it's a little bit of a hodgepodge of an Amazon favorites video to make adulting easier. So if you wanna see my top 10 picks from Amazon, then stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing and my newest thing, this is the very newest thing that I purchased at the very end of 2022, is a cordless water pick flosser. Now, I try to take really good care of my teeth. I've had braces twice. I'm really meticulous with how they look as best I can. And I never really even thought about a water flosser. And one thing about me is I love for my teeth to be clean. I love taking care of them, but I hate flossing, especially because I have a permanent retainer on the top and the bottom. So it's a wire that goes along the back of your front top, and how do I describe this? It's a wire that is glued to the back of your teeth on the bottom and on the top, and it's supposed to keep teeth from moving. My teeth are still moving. They have continued to move since I've had my braces off now for about 12 years. But thank goodness I have that permanent retainer, because if I didn't, who knows where my teeth would be. I mean, they'd be in the neighbor's yard by now. So it's a nice thing to have, a little bit of security to make sure your teeth stay as, where they were supposed to as possible. But it's hard to clean around. You have to go underneath each wire, and like, it's a whole thing. So anyway, for whatever reason, a water flosser never even occurred to me until my mom had gone to the dentist recently, and her last cleaning, they mentioned to her that she might like to get a water flosser because her mouth is really small and she has a hard time getting her hands in her mouth. So I don't know why, but the light bulb went off, and I was like, wow, I probably should look into that for myself. So I ended up getting this one. Now there are ones that are not cordless. This one's a little clunky because this is your water tank, and this whole thing you have to hold to use it. But they have ones that have a smaller wand that are attached to a tank that has to be plugged in. That wouldn't work in my bathroom situation because my plug is way far away from the sink and I don't have enough room to like stretch it out. So I took that one back and got this one, and it has made the biggest difference in just a short amount of time that I've had it in keeping my teeth cleaner, helping me to floss, helping me to clean around my permanent retainer. There's different heads that come on them, so you can, switch the head in and out for different family members. You can use different heads for different dental needs. But this has been amazing, and I just think it totally leveled up my tooth care game, because I hate flossing, and I'm not saying I'm not ever gonna floss with actually traditional floss, although my mom's dentist did say if you have this and you use it efficiently and effectively and consistently, technically it can replace your floss. So still don't know if I'm gonna do this all the time and never ever floss, but the times that I have used this, I noticed my teeth get so much cleaner. And one time I used this first and then I went back and used traditional floss after, and like barely anything came out. This is gross, I know, but I'm just telling you. Highly, highly recommend this. I'm actually considering getting more heads, and my husband and I can share. And then maybe even for the girls, because my oldest has a permanent retainer. My youngest will probably have one once she gets done with her Invisalign. And then my husband, he would probably really benefit from using this as well. So I think it's great. And I think, like I said, it's one of those products that levels up your adulting game. Now you're not having to just use traditional floss. You can actually use this, and supposedly it does a better job anyway. So love that. The next thing is technically the only item that you can't get on Amazon, but it was inspired by an Amazon purchase. I was looking for a lash serum to help me grow my eyelashes because they just never were very long. But then as I've gotten older and my eyes have gotten more and more hooded, it was just like squashing my eyelashes. So originally on Amazon, I had purchased some lash serum. They have a million on there. It didn't really work that well for me, and so I was kind of on the hunt for another one. So yes, that technically this is not an Amazon product, but it was inspired by the fact that Amazon has a million lash serums, and some of them may work. The one I tried necessarily didn't work for me necessarily, but this does work. And the only reason I'm sharing it in this video is because I think a lash serum in general, especially if you are wanting longer lashes, you maybe have looked into getting extensions, but you don't want the constant upkeep, you don't want the time, you have to keep going back, getting them filled in, you don't want the money to be spent on these lash extensions. Are insanely expensive, and you see so many people that have them now, and I'm like, I don't really have the time or want to spend the time going to get my lashes refilled every few weeks, paying all that money. I want a lash serum where my lashes look realistic, natural, maintainable, like they're not missing and falling out. Like you see so many people where they have lash extensions and you're not really supposed to sleep on your side, but they do, and like there's big chunks missing. I didn't want that to be me. So I actually found the Hello Skincare Lash Therapy. I have been using this for over a year now, and my lashes have pretty much doubled in length, and I'm still continuing to use it pretty much every single night. No irritation, no weird side effects, no weird staining of my eyelids or my eyeballs, which I know can happen with certain lash serums, or they say it can happen with certain lash serums. The only reason I wanted to share it in today's video is because I did a whole video about this 2 days ago. You would have seen it. I talked about my lash routine, a couple products that I use, including this, which is basically the foundation of my lash routine. The reason I wanted to share it in today's video is because if you saw that video and you're still on the fence, or if you didn't see that video and you've been thinking about some type of lash serum or extensions, or maybe even wearing false lashes every day, before you do any of those things, I would really recommend trying this one. And the reason I'm sharing it in today's video is because I have a coupon code that expires today for 30% off. Now, the Hello Skincare Lash Therapy is not super duper cheap. I think it's definitely less expensive than some of the really popular brands of lash serums, but I have a 30% off coupon code, which is very hardly ever done. Very hardly ever. That's like a double negative. I don't know, that doesn't sound right. But anyway, I have a 30% off coupon code that is hardly ever available. I think they usually only do it around Black Friday that I've seen. So if you're thinking of getting a lash serum, or you're wanting to do something for your eyelashes to make them longer, to make your eyes look more open and awake, and to do a little bit of anti-aging with just eyelashes, highly recommend the Hello Skincare Lash Therapy with my coupon code. It'll save you 30%, and like I said, that's the best discount I've ever seen them offer. The coupon code is good for anything on their website. You don't just have to get the lash therapy, but definitely if you're interested in a lash serum, today is the day to take advantage of that coupon code. It is going away tonight. Another item that I don't have to show you, but any of them will pretty much do, is a lighted makeup mirror. You can get a million different ones on Amazon. There's some that are really low price, there's some that are really expensive and do all kinds of crazy stuff. Mine is not super expensive. It was around $40, and it has a magnifying mirror on one side and a regular mirror on the other side. It's lit. And so it really helps me to be able to see, and it's something that I didn't have for the better part of my life, and I made it just fine, and I would still make it just fine if I didn't have one. But it's one of those conveniences that once you have it, you're like, how did I ever get along without this? It makes it so much easier to put on makeup, to tweeze whatever needs tweezing, to put my contacts in, do my eyebrows, you know, so many things. Even if I get something in my eye and I can't see it in a mirror, like a regular mirror, I'll go to my magnified side and I'm like, oh, and I see, like, you know, this string that comes on my eye, or one of Loki's dog hairs. So having one of those really helps you in your daily getting ready situation. So highly recommend a lighted makeup mirror. Another thing that I find really funny, and this is again kind of a broad thing, you can get a million, you can get this anywhere, you don't have to get it at Amazon, but I know Amazon has a lot of variety. I did not have a decent winter coat as an adult until, like, I don't know, 6 years ago, and I'm like, why? I had kind of a fall jacket, and then I had, you know, I don't know, a couple like lighter weight things. I did not have an actual like cold weather decent winter coat until like 6 or 7 years ago, and I'm like, why do I do that? Why do I think that I don't need a winter coat? My kids always had nice winter coats, my husband always had a nice winter coat, and I did not have one. So whether you get it at Amazon or not, I think it really is something that can be overlooked, especially as a mom. You don't always stop and realize that you're taking care of everyone else, and you don't have the proper stuff that you need to take care of yourself in the wintertime. One thing you could do to save money in your everyday life is to find products that are reusable. Obviously, it seems very obvious, but sometimes we don't think about the little things, and we're constantly buying paper towels or all these disposable things that you could probably find reusable versions of. Same thing with napkins. We have not purchased napkins except for like if we're having a party. We have not purchased napkins in, it's probably been 10 years. We have these pink cloth washable reusable napkins that I bought from Amazon a long time ago, and I bought pink at the time because my girls were at a co-op and they were taking their lunch to the co-op, and I wanted them to have a cute little napkin that was pink because they're girls, but also it was big enough to lay out on the table and use as kind of a little mini placemat. But we've had these, and I got these from Amazon, and we have had these for at least 10 years. So it's a small thing, you know, you're not gonna get rich because now you don't buy napkins, you use cloth napkins, but it does save a lot of money over time. It's also better for the environment. Pick a pack of washable cloth napkins and replace the ones that you're buying and just throwing away on a daily basis. And then also when it comes to dishes, obviously we all have dishes, we all have to wash dishes, and that is just an unfortunate fact of life. Even if you have a dishwasher, I find myself still having to wash dishes that either I don't want to wash in the dishwasher or they didn't get clean in the dishwasher is what happens the most often. I wanted some kitchen scrubbers that were not stainless steel. We're not stainless steel, what's that stuff called? The Brillo pad things, what are they called? I didn't want that, something that harsh. I wanted something, and actually my grandmother used to make these, and she knitted them somehow, but they were these dish scrubbers that she would use this really, really stiff fabric, wool, thread. I don't know anything about knitting. I don't know what it was. She would knit them in this little circle, and they were like the best thing to wash dishes with. But you know, she's passed away, and as far as I know, nobody else makes them in the family. So I was wanting something that was kind of similar to that, that would be really efficient, but not it's not so abrasive that it was going to scratch things that I didn't want to scratch. So I found these on Amazon. These are the Skoy, what are they called? Skoy Scrub non-scratching reusable scrubs. So they're just these little cloths like this, and they are very, like, I don't know if you can hear this. They're very, I don't want to say scratchy because that sounds too aggressive, but like they're very stiff. They have like a stiffening agent on them, and so they, even when you wash them, they maintain their stiffness. And they're really, really good for scrubbing pots and pans and plates and everything else. I love these. I actually bought a 2-pack, I think, for myself. And then I asked for some more for Christmas, which seems like a weird thing to ask for Christmas, but I love them. And it's one of those things, again, that they're reusable. You know, just wash them, and they're gonna be cheaper in the long run than buying sponges over and over or whatever you wash your dishes with. I love these, so highly recommend those to level up your dishwashing game. Also, while I'm in the kitchen, I want to talk about a food item because I shared this on Instagram. I actually got some of this for Christmas because it's amazing. I originally bought this off Amazon for my girls. This is the Oat House. The flavor is the cookie dough, and the product is called granola butter. I originally bought it for my girls because my oldest daughter has a lot of allergies, and even though none of them are severe enough where she cannot have some wheat, or she cannot have something with egg, or she can't have anything with dairy, like she does, but we try to limit it as much as possible. And whenever I can find a product that we like that just happens to be free of any of her allergens, that's just a bonus. So I found this for her. It is nut-free, soy-free, dairy-free, non-GMO, gluten-free, kosher, and vegan. So basically it's oats, which are, in this case, flavored with the cookie dough flavoring. But it's basically just gluten-free oats, maple syrup, olive oil, coconut oil, vanilla extract, rosemary extract, salt, and then the natural cookie dough type flavor. So this is something that you would spread on maybe toast. I usually eat it with graham crackers. You could put with a banana or an apple. I mean, and there's all different recipes I've seen people use this for, and there's all different flavors. I just happen to have the cookie dough flavor. That was the flavor I bought for them, and that was the flavor I asked for Christmas. And my husband actually got me 6 jars of this for Christmas because I love it. It is such a good snack. It's definitely, I mean, kids would love it too, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely something that if you are wanting something sweet and you don't want to just go get like a piece of candy or, you know, whatever, maybe you want a little bit more of an adult snack, this is amazing. It is so good. And I haven't even tried the other flavors. I've just only ever had the cookie dough, but it's awesome. You can get it on Amazon. You can obviously get it from the website as well, the Oat House website. But I love this, and especially if you have a child or somebody in your life, or you, that has a lot of allergies, this might be a great option. So like I said, it just kind of levels up your snack game a little bit. So I usually just break a graham cracker in half and put a little bit of this on a graham cracker, and it is amazing. So I love that. Another home product that I do not agree with, I think it is a waste of money. This kind of totally goes against what I said about saving the environment and saving money, because this is a horrible thing. And I know somebody's probably going to complain and say that I'm single-handedly killing whales or something, but my husband, I asked him when I was getting ready to film this video, I was like, what are some products that you just think have totally leveled up your life, that have really made you, like, made your life better or easier or whatever, like a product that you could not imagine now living without? Typical man, his answer out of all the things in the world he could have picked was a toilet wipe. Like, you know, those basically the baby wipes for adults when you go to the bathroom and you use these like flushable wet wipes. And of course he gets the manly ones. He gets the dude wipes because he's a dude, and you know, he gets those from Amazon. But I personally think they're a horrible waste of money. And like I said, I don't love the fact that you flush them down the toilet. If he's gonna have them and they're gonna be in the house, I did not want these wipes sitting out in all plain sight to see when anybody comes over, or even if it's just us. Like, it ruins the bathroom when you make it look nice and you decorate it all cute, and there's these stupid dude wipes sitting on the back of the toilet. So I bought, for the bathrooms, well, the only 2 bathrooms that he uses, the girls' bathroom, I didn't get one, but this is a case that keeps his dude wipes in here, whatever brand you want to use. But it's basically a baby wipe container that is reusable. It is sleek. It doesn't look terrible sitting on the back of the toilet. So it's kind of our compromise. Like, this is our marriage in a box. I don't agree with what he's doing. I don't agree with this purchase, but if he's going to insist on doing it, I'm going to make it look pretty and not be such an eyesore. So this is kind of a compromise. I just got choked. My eyes are watering. This is something I have shared before. This is something that has continuously made my life better, saved a lot of room in my house. I don't have a very large laundry room, so I didn't have room for a lot of laundry baskets. Oh my goodness, my voice. I'm sorry, I don't know, just choked on nothing, like for 20 minutes. I don't know what happened. Okay. So I don't have a lot of room in my laundry room. I didn't want laundry baskets sitting out all over the place all the time. Plus, I like to have a lot of laundry baskets. Sometimes we've got baskets that are waiting to be unloaded. Sometimes we have baskets that are waiting to be folded. So I wanted a laundry basket that was small. And so I have shared these in the past. This is a fold up laundry basket. There are a million different sizes that you can get. This is just one of them. And obviously it's flat, but then you unfold it and it pops up like this. And then when you're done, you fold it up and it will fit between the wall and my dryer. So it's been really, really nice. I've been using these for, or something like this, probably about, I don't know, 5 or 6 years, and it has made a huge difference. I have probably 6 of them, and there's no way I could fit 6 plastic laundry baskets in my laundry room. But having these has been really, really nice. So if you have a small space, if you're taking a lot of laundry upstairs to downstairs or vice versa, and you just want to make something look more streamlined, kind of like the dude wipes sitting around, you know, you're going to have laundry baskets, but it's a lot nicer to have these where they are super, super thin and can slide in really anywhere, under a bed, even behind a hamper. But they've made a huge difference in my laundry routine and the way my laundry room looks. We're not having to have baskets everywhere and I'm constantly tripping over them or having to move them to get to the dryer, which is what I was doing when I had plastic laundry baskets. So highly recommend these. They will make your life so much easier. Do they last forever? No. You know, they are mesh and they do get little frays here on the end, but I mean, they still work and I've been using them this way. And once they get unusable, then I will get some new ones. But they've been a really great addition to my laundry routine. So I highly recommend those to level up your laundry routine. Okay, the next product and the last product that I want to share is something, again, kind of going back to the cold weather. If you live somewhere where it's cold, I personally lock up in the wintertime. Like, I cannot function when I'm cold. Or if you've seen, I think, the first Kung Fu Panda, and there's like the bad tiger, and they do this like Kung Fu thing on them, and they like lock up like this, and they stay that way for like however long. That's what happens to me in the wintertime. Like, I just cannot, I can't talk, I can't walk, I can't do anything. So I'm constantly, you know, which is so funny that I am that way, and I didn't have a winter coat for so long. But anyway, I have a rechargeable hand warmer. I have a heated blanket that I sleep with. I have space heaters pretty much in every room that I kind of just go to whenever I am in that room. I'm always trying to find a heat source, but I did not have a heated blanket for my car. And when I was actually making my Christmas list, I found that they do make one that, where's the plug? Plugs into your cigarette lighter. And so I asked for it for Christmas. I got it for Christmas and I love it. So I actually was gonna use it yesterday. I was cold in the car and I was like, man, I can't use my heated blanket because I had brought it in the house to film this video. This is from Westinghouse. It did come from Amazon. It's Sherpa on one side and like this fuzzy stuff on the other side. They have other patterns, they have other brands. But this one's working really well. Now, is it the super hottest heated blanket you've ever felt? And is it gonna be as good as maybe one that is on your bed that plugs into a wall? Probably not. But is it enough to help me in the wintertime when I'm getting in the car and I'm like freezing and I can't move? Yes, it's definitely serving that purpose. It is a great purchase that has made life a little bit more tolerable here when it's cold that I thought I would share with you guys. So for now, those are the 10 products that I want to share with you guys. I feel like it was a little bit of a long video. Shouldn't have been. I don't know why. I don't know. I wanted to describe everything and I talk too much. So anyway, that it is what it is. But these are 10 things that I have, and most of these things came from Amazon that make your life better. They make your life easier. You made it just fine without them, but once you have them, you're like, wow, this is so much better, so much more convenient, saving me so much space, saving me time, you know, making me more efficient, helping me to better take care of myself, my physical health, my dental health, you know, whatever. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more in the future, then let me know. I don't necessarily think they'll all be Amazon, but I have some other ideas that I might want to do for another like leveling up adulting type video, just general advice. So if you want to see videos like this one or videos that are just like maybe advice, then let me know, because I think it's kind of a fun idea and I think it's interesting to hear what other people have found and have learned over their time on earth of like things that are helpful, things that have really made their life easier, so that maybe I can help you to make your life easier. So if you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I'll link everything in the description box for you. And like I said, the Hello Skincare Lash Therapy, today is the last day of the discount code for 30% off. So I'll link that for you. And let me know in the comments, what are some products, whether you got them on Amazon or not, what are some products that have really made your life better, easier, more convenient, just leveled up your life? Let me know in the comments if you want to share, because I'm always on the lookout for products that will make my life better and easier. So thanks so much for watching this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.